Imagine walking down a street where there isn't a single corner without a camera, where every step you take is recorded, every whisper analyzed, every purchase decision evaluated. Imagine a place where everything works perfectly. Traffic lights adjust to your pace, trash cans empty themselves, drones deliver your orders in minutes, lights turn on when you arrive, and payments are made just by scanning your face. Now imagine that in this technological paradise, you're not allowed to speak freely, you can't move unnoticed, and if you question the system, you lose points on your digital profile. Welcome to the future of smart cities. Or as many are already calling them, open-air prisons. They told us the future would be bright, automated, efficient. That smart cities would solve urban chaos, crime, and pollution. And in some ways, they are. But what they didn't tell you is that, in order to function, they need to know everything about you. Not some things, everything. That's the real face of the future. Not a dystopia forced by violence, but a golden cage willingly accepted with a smile. The idea of a smart city seems harmless at first. Free Wi-Fi, automated transport, sensors on every corner, apps predicting traffic, weather, your habits. Who could be against that? But what begins as efficiency quickly turns into surveillance. In China, the city of Hangzhou has implemented a full-scale urban monitoring system using AI, facial recognition, and citizen scores. There, every person has a digital profile that goes up or down based on their behavior. Jaywalking, sharing sensitive content, protesting, overspending, even associating with low-score individuals. Everything affects your digital reputation. And that reputation controls your access to jobs, credit, education, transportation, even basic rights. It's not fiction, and it's spreading faster than you think. In South Korea, the city of Songdo was built from the ground up as a fully connected smart city. Every building, car, camera, and sensor is integrated into a central system. Everything is recorded. Everything is analyzed. There are no truly private spaces. In the Netherlands, Amsterdam is rolling out neighborhood-wide sensor systems that monitor movement, crowd density, even collective emotional states. In Toronto, Google's Sidewalk Labs tried to build an entire city governed by data. Public backlash shut it down, but not before revealing how close we are to that reality. Governments call it urban evolution. Corporations call it a data goldmine. And it's your data they're mining freely given in exchange for convenience. But here's where things get darker. The control is no longer external. It's internal. New generations have been trained to see surveillance as normal. We publish our locations, share our routines, let our watches track our sleep, let our homes listen to our conversations, let our phones predict our thoughts. They're not spying on you. You invited them in. Smart cities only make that pattern permanent. No more patrols, just sensors. No more interrogations, just algorithms. No more visible punishment, just invisible penalties that quietly shape your life. The future doesn't need force. It just needs your full cooperation. Want a real-life example? In cities like Chicago and New York, pre-crime detection systems are already in use. Powered by AI, these cameras claim to identify suspicious behavior before a crime happens based on movements, gestures, time spent in one place, and appearance patterns. If you cross the wrong threshold, someone might knock on your door even if you've done nothing. Is that safety? Or is it the beginning of a digital dictatorship? Smart cities are not evil by design. But in the hands of authoritarian governments, unethical corporations, or black box AI systems, they can become Big Brother's dream come true. A world where freedom is only a simulation. Where you can move but only where they let you. Speak but only within acceptable bounds. Protest but at the risk of being digitally erased. And if you're wondering if this has already begun, yes, it has. There are already cities where you can't pay without facial recognition. Where your card is blocked for unusual behavior. Where drones track civilians. Where QR codes are the new ID. Where AI decides who gets into hospitals, schools, borders. The Book of Revelation spoke of a mark that people would need to buy or sell. For decades, people have debated whether that mark is symbolic or literal. Today, you don't need a tattoo or a chip. All you need is to trade your freedom for connectivity. and millions already have. The apocalypse won't arrive with explosions. It will arrive with acceptance. It will look like a perfect city that you're not allowed to question, where everything works except your soul, where there's no crime but no freedom, where silence is mandatory and obedience is the price of existence. They'll tell you you're safe, that it's all for your protection, that if you have nothing to hide, you have nothing to fear. But remember this, a system that watches everything is not safety, it's domination. And in that world, if you dare to wake up, it will be too late. The algorithm will already know. You'll already be flagged, already marked. And the system does not forgive human error. So get ready. Not to run, you can't escape a city that controls everything. Get ready to think, to resist from within, to build human networks, not digital ones, to question what everyone else applauds. Because in the cities of the future, prison will be voluntary. But freedom will only belong to those who dare to see. Big Brother isn't coming. Big Brother already built your city.